Now we're going to cover reviewing multiple projects with summary views. We'll be taking on a tour of how to create summary views for different purposes, talk through how that can provide value for different roles and teams, and share more examples of summary views at work. Let's get started. Summary views allow us to combine several projects in multiple places, which is especially useful for managers and teams who need to view the bigger picture in real time. To create a summary view, head to the Project Navigator and click on the Summary Views tab. Here, in the window that pops up, we'll define the settings for our view. We can define the summary view name and default view type. Additionally, we can filter this view down to the actions with specific assigned users, the labels we want to see, and the projects to include. Keep in mind, we will only be able to select projects that we are members of. We can also set the permissions for who can access this project. When we have our desired settings configured, click Done and check out our new view. Summary views can use any of the 6 layouts available for projects at this higher level, so you can see your actions in the view that works best for you. In any of the available views, we can filter down even further to narrow in on specific actions or criteria. The same filter is available within a project layout can be used within these views. If we need to edit this view at any point, we can do so by clicking on the More button in the upper right-hand corner of the summary view and selecting Edit Summary View. Summary views can have so many different uses that can provide value to teams. Let's walk through a couple of examples of how summary views can be used to help your team work faster. Let's start with an overdue board. In this example, we've created a list of all of our overdue actions in the workspace. This will help me to easily follow all the assignees of these actions in a comment or chat to receive an update. Our settings here are all actions with all projects, defaulting to table view, where I can quickly filter down by overdue in the due date column. Now, let's look at a content calendar. In this example, we've created a calendar for all content developers to see the status of content across all projects they are working on. In this view, we are set up to look at action cards matching a specific label across all projects assigned to all users. This calendar view is a handy way to stay on top of what content is due on which days. Teams can also switch this to status view to easily see where pieces of content are within the process. Now, let's look at a stand-up board. For this last example, we've created a list of all actions in all projects that are being managed by an agile team. We've selected a specific subset of projects and using status view to understand the progress of each action in our sprint. This makes for a great way to use during our team's daily stand-ups to make sure that items falling behind or blocked can be addressed. Thank you for joining this course on reviewing multiple projects with summary views. So far, we've covered how to create and edit views and explored some ways you can use summary views to work best for your team. Happy hiving, and tune in to our next video in the series to complete your learning on everyday essentials.